My ear off. My God. We are watching the PBS Kids theme song, tier list. This is about to be legendary. Like, subscribe, and turn on the notification. Let's get into it.
Adventures from the Book of Virtues. I've never heard of the show.
I never heard that. That was on PBS Kids? If it was on PBS Kids, I've never seen the show, never heard of it, don't even know nothing about this show, don't even know the theme song of this show.
This looks secondhand, if that makes sense. Like, it looks like a knockoff of something real. It also has the vibe of a Sunday school special. The theme overall is okay, a little too slow for my taste, and pretty forgettable. Nothing is exciting about it. D tier. Adventures with Kangaroo. This as a kid. I would have been sold from the moment I saw him do a roundhouse kick and this kid do a back.
Don't bash me on the other two shows, this one and the first one before. Don't bash me. Don't say in the comments on TikTok, bro, you never heard this song? You never seen this song? Bro, I never heard this theme song. Never seen anything about the show. Don't know nothing about the show. I didn't even know this been on PBS Kids. How I supposed to know? Like, I've been watching the other PBS Kids that everybody knows. Not this one.
And it got the homie Mr. Miyagi in it. Though, I don't think he should be around kids. As for the theme, it sucks. It's a little too repetitive for my taste. And again, nothing special. Loki sounds like it belongs to a different show. Another D. Alma's Way or Alma's Way?
That definitely gotta be F tier. The name of it don't sound right.
Did this definitely
a Mexican type.
I fucking knew it. He did. I thought it sounded like In the Heights. Yeah, he definitely.
You trying to rap?
I like it. It has a lot of character.
Why you trying to put some rap in
the song is catchy. The visuals are nice. I'm gonna put this in A for Alma. Angelina Ballerina is one of those shows I've heard of but never seen.
Yeah, I heard show, but never actually fully watch it. Like, you remember those shows that you know that you heard of it in your childhood, but never got like interested in watching it? Just like movies nowadays. And movies nowadays, like, there's so many movies that you heard and want to watch, but never like got fun or it never interests you into want to actually watch it.
Dog, keep it up though.
Yeah, this sounds kind of boring, which is probably why I never watched it. The theme song kind of reminds me of Little Bear, but it's not as pleasant as the Little Bear theme.
Yeah, it's not.
Overall, nothing exciting about this one, but not terrible.
But the show part is not like
Anne of Green Gables, the animated series. I knew of the book, but I had no idea it was made into a show. I kind of rock with this. It's a little iffy, but it adds to the overall vibe and charm. Musically, I think it sounds pretty good. With that said, I don't fully get it. Like, I don't know what the show's about. It kind of reminds me of Madeline. Like, that was just a girl doing stuff. Also, when I heard this for the very first time making this video, there's a part where she says, but for 2 seconds, I thought she said, Becky with the good hair. I'm like, what this bitch know about?
It did sound like Becky with the good hair. But what the bitch know about Becky with... I'm sorry for cursing. What this girl know about Becky with the good hair? Did she rip that off of a artist or someone who made the song? There's no way you know Becky with the good hair. Forget that theme song at all. Like, hey, you walking down the street and when you see... I said, hey, and you know, like, come on. Like,
a great theme, in my opinion, is having a signature sting about it. That begins a song and automatically identifies you with the show or character. And the moment you hear that drum fill, you already know what it is. This is more than a great theme. This is a great song in its own right. Shout out to Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers for the theme song.
I'm glad they made that
theme song. The TV series.
I don't know nothing about
I kind of rock with this too. Visually, it kind of reminds me of Maisie, It sounds so fun and
You're
whimsy.
amazing.
I really like the
Alright.
vocal harmonies in the
Why-
background,
why
though I
you
do wish it had a bit more going on. And it is another
old
repetitive
kid show
theme.
that I
I mean,
barely
they say this
know.
nigga name
Y'all
like 20
probably know,
times.
but
There
I
are better
don't.
on this list, but
This show
I don't
might,
hate this.
kid show
I feel
that
like
I
a
don't
C is.
remember
Now,
what the
Barney
theme song.
should be S tier
Yeah.
purely based on how iconic it is.
Barney
But
definitely gotta be S tier.
does it really compare
It-
to Arthur
it
and the
like
others?
this.
See, man, I don't know. It's an iconic theme, no doubt. But the theme song
I'll say
isn't all that
not
great.
S tier, it
I'm
have
not
to be like B or
arguing
A
Barney's
tier.
cultural
Put it
impact
like
or
A or
relevance.
B.
I'm
A or
saying,
B.
is his
A
theme
or B.
song on
And
par
not
with
F, A or
Arthur's?
B.
I
A or
don't
B for
know.
me.
I'm gonna put it
Now,
in
why
S for
I'll
now.
put it F.
I'll come back to this later. Betsy's Kindergarten Adventures, another show I've never heard of. I don't know how to explain
I don't
it,
know.
but this is the most.
I don't know about that show. I don't know if he gonna actually put it in a good tier list or a good one. I don't know if he should put in A, but I think C. Cause it's not bad, it's just mid.
PBS Kids sounding show I've ever heard. Like, when I think about kids media, this is the tone that's playing in the background. I'm not a fan of the way it looks incredibly boring, but the theme is okay. A little too basic for
I told you. The theme is
Who
mid.
doesn't love the Between the Lions theme song?
Between the Lions.
They didn't have to go this hard, but they did, and it's amazing. The music is great, has a lot of energy and excitement behind it. And shout out to Cindy Mizell for the lead vocal. The visuals are what makes this song. I like how the words follow along with the song while demonstrating how they're related and come together. It's kind of like an early version of one of those genius lyric videos.
Here's how come
and read between the lions.
I mean, what more could I say?
Come
It's
on.
Between the Lions. Automatic S tier. Big
See,
Blue
I knew
Marble
it.
was about the lifestyle,
what?
homes, and cultures of children around the world as they go about their everyday lives, as well as
Alright.
discussing the environment and
That's
ecosystem.
not
It's like a
bad,
mix
but-
between Postcards from Busters and Nick News with Linda Ellerbee. This sounds like a pretty interesting show. However, the only thing that matters right now is the theme song. This shit is boring. Sounds like some shit out of
do you
here on
mean?
Little House on the Prairie.
my troubles start to fade?
Oh my god, I swear. Hey, if y'all got Bluetooth or y'all got a match, come where I'm at and set me on fire. So I will never hear this bull crap ever again. That was the horrible one ever. We already surpassed. We had probably like 2 or 3. We had 3 bangers song, and then we go back to this garbage. This horrendous. I see why we going smart ball. Why Scribber hates this. I can see. I should go live with Scribber and be grumpy all day. Cause this song is horrible. Bill, nine sign guy. Bill.
I'm feeling a B
Bill nine
for Bill.
sign guy.
It's catchy as hell, but
Yeah.
it doesn't move me. It doesn't have the charisma
The theme
of some
song,
of the
it
others.
catchy,
It's not great,
but it
but it's
don't
good.
move you
I think B
into,
is
like,
fair. B
what
is
you
kid.
really
I'm
think
surprised
about
I
it.
never heard of this
What?
show. This sounds like something they would have played at my school in an attempt to relate to us in a
Oh.
cool, hip way.
Wait a minute. Alright.
Yeah, this sounds exactly how I thought it would.
Yeah.
D tier. Not gonna lie, I forgot Caillou had a theme song.
I forgot Caillou in PBS Kids. I forgot about Caillou. I forgot Caillou had a theme song. But his theme song wasn't bad, but it just moved me not in a way that made me.
With that said, on its own, it's
I don't
not
have
a
a-
terrible theme song.
You see,
the music
it's
is
not
nice,
terrible
the
on its
season
own,
that follows.
but the vibe-
I'm feeling a C right now.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
haven't seen
I'll
my
admit,
PBS Kids
see,
video,
I'll
you
think
already
about,
know
like,
I
me.
love this show and the theme. It
Hey,
brings
I
a nice,
get-
wholesome
bro,
vibe,
the
and
theme
you
song
can't
was
help but get in a
bad,
good mood. This
but
is the
the
type of
show
song that make a nigga feel giddy.
itself
Like,
was
how can you
10 out
not
of
hear
10.
this theme and not have a
The
smile on
theme
your
song
face?
was bad.
Impossible.
Just the
Look
show
at you, you
out
smiling
by
now.
itself,
Happy
the
ass
theme
nigga.
song 10
It's
out
the
of
best
10.
theme and it's going into
Like,
S
come
tier.
on.
This is a
If you ever watch a PBS Kids show with the theme song not hidden, but the show is 10 out of 10, come on. If the show is 10 out of 10, while the theme song is horrible, bro, if we were going based off the show itself, S tier for Clifford. Well, we going off the theme song A tier. I would say A tier because it can't go S, but A tier just because there will probably be more that can go in S.
This is another show based on a book that I've never read and a show I've
How
never
many
seen.
shows are based off of books? How many times that PBS Kids did shows based off of
Is Corduroy alive? Is that like a functioning, alive, talking bear like Ted? Or is it like a Barney thing where it's just imagination? The beat kind of hard, and I love the vocals. The chorus is infectious as hell. Nah, this is a solid B. Curious George. I never cared for the show, but the theme song was kind of good. Musically, I like it a lot. I think the beat is really good. It's upbeat and jazzy. I'm not a fan of the vocals, but I like how he says, do y'all know if they ever saved Motherboard? What if she dying from like cancer or some shit? Anyway, Cyber Chase is another classic with a banging ass theme song.
I just realized that. When you watch Cyber on board, they never actually say how Motherboard actually died. That really crazy. They never say how she died. Wow. And then after the theme song, they never even mention what happened to Motherboard and why is she a computer. They never it make you move to a point like you really want to learn about math.
Show, but doing a general Google search, I'm feeling like a C. Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. Why does this sound like Mr. Rogers? Like, am I tripping? Hold on. The first series inspired by Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I guess it is. Looking back at it, that makes sense. The red cardigan, he rides the trolley from the show, my nigga Ken Fridays in the background. It's not a bad theme. I kind of like it. It's similar to the Mr. Rogers theme, but it's still distinct enough to work on its own. I just wish it had a bigger presence visually, if that makes sense. I'm kind of feeling a B for this one.
B.
It was pretty good.
Done.
Cut my ear off. My God, I never ever realized how terrible the theme song was. My God, like the show itself was 10 out of 10, right? But that theme song make it so horrible that you don't even want to watch Dinosaur Train ever again. My God.
What am I listening to? I don't know how else to describe the music. It just sounds dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great question. What the hell are you doing in this nest?
Where's your mother?
Does your mother not want you? Or is this like a cuckoo bird situation? You're just here to take all their food. I really don't like this. I hate the music. I hate the way these dinosaurs look. Why are they taking a train if they could fly? You know what? Automatic F tier. Donkey Hody. Another show I've never heard of.
What the? Alright, that name is horrible.
This is a very safe and simple theme. It's repetitive with simple melodies and lyrics, which is fine. But what really holds it back to me are the puppets. I don't like this nigga Hody or her crew. It barely gets a D, solely because that dinosaur train shit was worse. Dragon Tales, one of the staples of PBS Kids. This is another example where the song and animation go hand in hand. Within the first 10 seconds, you are told exactly what the show is about.
Yeah. He's not wrong. In the first 10 seconds when you watch that, well, you already get like glimpse of what the show really about before you even watching any episode. Like before you even watch any episode from that show, you already get like what it really about, and you already picturing what you're gonna be seeing every time you watch this show. Like I'm glad.
It's incredibly catchy with a fun beat behind it. I really like the breakdown where they introduced the dragons. Yeah, not much more to say. It's going into S tier.
Channel 5 has just received this message from the electric company.
What?
Hey, you guys!
Electric Company, I feel, is an underrated show, and theme song included. I'm specifically talking about the original one from the 70s. The one with Morgan Freeman and Bill Cosby.
Oh, word?
Yeah, they were regularly on the show for the first few seasons. As for the theme song, it's a nice upbeat song with some charming vocals and a cool jazz beat. I'm gonna put it in A tier.
Contrary to those upbeat lyrics, the electric company would like us to emphasize it will not be bringing you the power.
About that.
You understand?
Yeah,
it's not a bad theme. It's like an unplugged version of Sid the Science Kid. Both kids talking about wanting to discover different things about the world. So this one's way more cute and cozy. Still not a fan of kids singing, but I don't hate this one. This feels like a...
For one, I don't hate that song, but it it sounds more like a kid is singing the theme song. You can say like you hear a kid singing that. Like I'm not bashing about the theme song, but I'm saying like make it make sense. More upbeat, more chord, more. Y'all get it.
A good B. Fetch with Ruffman has a solid theme song, and in my opinion, it's one of the few that rivals Clifford as being the best. Musically, it's phenomenal. When those horns come in, God. Lyrically, it's pretty good too. Ruff is low-key spitting. Life was missing its mystique. My squeaky toys have lost their squeak. That's a bar. Fetch was a fun show, and the theme song presented the same vibe. It's a solid S tier. Friends Feet was a French-Canadian show produced by Dan Schneider about a child wearing other people's shoes. Premise aside, I don't hate this theme song. It's way too elegant for a show being called Raining's Feet, but still. The vocals help a lot, and it has a magical Disney kind of sound. I'm not a fan of the animation or the designs.
I'm not a fan of the show.
But I feel a C. I kind of rock with it. If this was on when I was a kid, I would have watched it.
I've never seen that
if
show.
my friends had the power of flight, technology, and teleportation, and I was given the power of bubble, that would have been my villain origin story. There is no justice in this world, and everyone would have felt my bubble wrath. But
I want to know what y'all superpower would be, right? Would be your like origin on how y'all got the power, and what would be your villain origin on who is trying to stop you from getting that power. Cause for me, I would say mine would be like time traveling or super speed. Why? It's because with time traveling, I can go back in time and stop myself from doing something, or stop myself from not getting what I want to get. And with super speed, bro, I can go and do whatever I want. Go super fast. I don't even need to drive a car. I can run, go to China, Tokyo. I can go to North Korea if I wanted to. And they can go and kill me if they want to and still won't be able to catch me. Now, the origin of it, I don't know about the origin of it because it's going to be hard to like tell the origin of like time traveling in a super speeder.
But back to the theme song. I hear a bit of Word Girl in the theme, which makes sense because it was made by the same guy, Steve D'Angelo and Terry Tompkins.
That's right.
It doesn't hit as hard as Word Girl, but still a good theme. I'm gonna give it an A.
See, I tell you, it's not bad.
My opinion has not changed from the Big World
like
video. The theme song really captures the essence of the show. It has a nice beat behind it. Snook's voice is still smooth as hell. Yeah, the chorus is repetitive, but the rest of it makes up for that in my opinion. It's a fun, lively theme, and it's going into S tier.
How? Wait, this!
Automatic F. Next is Let's Go Luna.
Andy and Carmen and Leo.
Why these niggas built like Kim Laszlo?
Damn. Wait.
They were created by Joel Murray. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not sure what the show's about, but the theme song is decent. I don't mind the designs and animation. Musically, I also kind of like it. The vocals are really good. I'm actually feeling a B for this one. Liberty City was one of those shows I never chose to watch. Every time I've seen the show...
Hey, Liberty City was never one of the shows that I would recommend to myself to watch on my free time. Like, I would never go and say, let me go and put on some Liberty City. I would never watch that. As a little kid, Liberty City never got my attention. The only time I ever watched Liberty City, if I had been in school and we had to do something about history, like I'm in like my history class, then we would be watching Liberty City to get like more into like the history and culture. But watching it like on my free time when I'm not at school, no. It never...
The show, it was at school. Like that. So much so that I thought that they were connected, like it was made specifically for school. I felt like every teacher had a copy in their desk, right next to Indiana Jones, Remember the Titans, and Cool Runnings. There was also a time where everyone...
If I'm talking about like the theme song that hit as a kid, Liberty City is not one of them. I'll say Liberty City could be a solid C or a D, because it's more toward like if you're in school or in college and you're watching this, so you can get more into like the history culture. Thing I know
everyone
about
had a copy of Hoodwinked. Those are good times. This is
Yeah.
a solid theme song. It's kind of corny, but in an endearing way, if that makes sense.
It is. So even Lion C.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to dock some points for this rap part.
Yeah, that rap part thrown way off.
Like, come on now, you didn't have to
Lyrically
do
not
this.
bad, but
Magic
yeah.
School
See, I told
Bus.
you.
You already know this is S tier. This is another
Yeah,
thing I feel is
come on.
impossible to. This shit.
Come on,
bangs.
if you
The
know the
moment you
theme
hear
song,
the
you
bus
know what
honking
you like
and Miss
into.
Frizzle saying
And the
her
crazy thing
iconic.
about it, Magic School Part for science, right? But a lot of people watch it on their free time. Even if they weren't in school, they still watch it on the free time. No matter if it like talking about the organ, the body system, the liver, the lungs, like they still watch it on their free time. And I still watch it sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes there.
Iconic line, you already know you're in for a good ass time.
Get into a pot, Magic School Bus.
Martha
Hey.
Speaks. I've never seen this show
Ooh.
nor heard
Oh,
the
I
theme
have
song.
seen this show
The most I
before.
know about it is the book series.
I have seen it. It's just a talking dog, but I don't remember that much about the show, but I have seen it.
On the way to Martha's stomach, the letters lost their way. They traveled to her brain, and now she's got a lot to say.
What?
It traveled into her brain? How's that even possible? So you tell me if I eat some apple soup, let's say I'm a chicken, right?
It's okay. This is definitely one of the
Yeah.
more forgettable
Oh,
things I've
okay.
heard.
Miguel.
Maya and Miguel is another underrated classic. It's catchy,
It is
energetic, and
underrated.
sets the tone for the entire
It's
show.
underrated
It puts a
'cause
smile on my
nobody would
face
ever
every time
know
I hear it,
about
and it's
Maya
going
and
into S
Miguel.
tier.
Like,
Mr.
it
Rogers
underrated.
made
I don't even
a
remember
truly
about that show.
iconic theme that's damn near
What?
perfect. From the beautiful intro into the melody that we all know
What?
and love, to the full transition into the grand piano and
What is
Mr.
this?
Rogers greeting us at his door. It's warm, it's inviting, it's one of the best theme
Mr.
songs ever made. It's
I've
just a
never
good
heard
piece of music.
This,
I
theme
don't know
song
what
or
more you
watch
could
the show.
say.
I don't even think
It's
I
Mr.
watched
Rogers,
the show at all.
automatic S tier. Next we have
Remember
Nature
Cat.
I don't
Uh-huh.
hate this. I hate the show.
I don't hate
This
it.
shit looks annoying. But honestly,
It's
I don't mind
annoying,
the theme song.
but
It's
I don't
not
mind the
terrible,
theme song.
albeit a little obnoxious. C tier. Peep
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
big
C.
wide world. Damn, I kind of like this.
I like it, but I don't really remember what the meaning behind this show. Like, this theme song, alright. It's like, okay.
Like this. It's the goofy, quirky banjo that gives it its charm. It has a nice bounce that comes in the second half,
It
all
do.
complemented by the vocals. The visuals are nothing special, but that also
It
adds
really
to the
not.
charm for me. I'm gonna give this a B. Although Piggly isn't as good as some of the other themes on this list, the song is hella infectious,
What is
which
this?
is a quality of a
Let's hear
great
the
theme in
song.
my opinion.
Cause we only read the theme song, right? Yeah.
Molly and Diamond never miss a chance to have too much fun.
Yeah.
Postcards from Buster was pretty good. I like the beat,
Postcards from
the chorus
Buster?
is catchy,
Wait,
and
Buster
it has
had
an
his own
overall
show?
fun vibe. I'm not the biggest fan of the rap section, but
Hold
it's
up, Buster
passable.
had this album.
Trains and planes, hiking, biking, swimming at the sea. He's got a
What's up, everybody? Did he do our day? The Rags Kids Club band is coming down your way.
What the fuck is
What
this
is
shit?
This
this?
sounds like some shit from Hairspray. Like any
It
second
is.
now, they finna say,
Oh my
Negro.
God.
Nothing to say.
They kind of busting it down, ain't gonna lie. But as for the song
Whoa!
itself, it's pretty bad. I don't like the beat. The singing is obnoxious.
I don't
and
even
it's
like the
just,
animation
it's not
or theme.
F tier.
I don't know if you
Leading
know.
Rain, it's a damn near perfect theme. Even the
It
DMX
is.
remix goes
And
hard.
then what the point of having a theme song in the first place if your theme song not matching with the show is about to show you? If it don't match, then there's no point of it.
suck my dick.
Visually, it still holds up for me. This
Yeah,
looks
I can
crazy.
see it.
It's
I can
so
see that.
fluid and colorful. Not only
It
is it a
was.
bop, but it's also inspirational. This song makes reading
Yeah, it
sound
is.
amazing. Like it can give me superpowers or some shit. You're telling me I can go anywhere, be anything, if I just pick
Yeah,
up
like
a
it
book?
telling you,
My
like
niggas say
if you
that.
read any
Musically,
book
it's solid,
and
but Tina
imagine-
Fabre's
you
vocals
imagine
really
you
brings the
being
whole thing to life.
inside that type of area while you're reading that book.
Nah, this is pretty good. I really like the look of it,
Alright.
and the song's not half bad. This is a B. Next,
Yeah,
we have
yeah,
another classic, Sesame Street.
Alright.
Specifically,
Alright,
the
let me hear
one
it.
from the 90s. This is in the same realm as Barney for me, but I would argue that Sesame Street is more iconic and it has a better theme and overall better show, if I'm being honest. The kids singing adds to the charm of the show. This is one of the better simple themes. It's not the most colorful or vibrant, but I feel it doesn't hold it back. I'm feeling the nest.
But it can be an S.
Kind of freaks me out. I never liked his design. Homie just looks sick, like his parents were anti-vaxxers. Somebody need to call CPS and get this kid to a doctor, stat. The theme is okay. His voice is...
Yeah, the theme okay. I would say it should be in C for mid. It's not bad. The show not bad. And it actually tell you what the show is before going into it. And I like when theme songs do that. I like when theme songs tell you. It don't even gotta be a PBS Kids. It can be Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Boomerang. Right? But I love when a show just tells you. Not tell you, but show you what you about to get into before it actually getting into it. I like when
it's quite annoying.
Oh, tomato.
This shit is whack. For one, this theme doesn't match the aesthetic of the show. Aren't these supposed to be superheroes who can read?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it. And second, this shit is so flat and boring as hell. How is this supposed to get me hyped for reading? Should've took a page out of Reading Rainbow's book. D tier.
Ain't not bad.
The Adventures of Dudley the Dragon. It's just another repetitive thing with little to no sauce in the music. I don't like the look of that dragon. He looks like he should be standing outside of a Harris Teeter. I don't rock with any of them, to be honest.
With the hype,
you know what this reminds me of?
There's no hype, no sauce to it.
What the fuck? Did y'all say Bear Stain Bears or Bear Stain Bears? I want to know what Earth y'all from. Also, who would win in a fight? Little Bear's family or the Bear Stain Bears? The song was fine, though I didn't really start rocking with it until the bridge into the chorus.
So, like, without that chorus, I would never watch the show. Never. That chorus made it make you want to watch it for real.
It matches the aesthetic of the show perfectly, and overall a good listen. I think
without the chorus,
the most I remember about the big comfy couch is the couch, obviously, the theme song with this iconic opening trumpet thing, the doll, and Lunette throwing it back on the clock rug. I usually hate when kids sing, but this gets a pass. I'm gonna give it a B. Next half, the Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that. I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm disappointed. D tier. This next one will be interesting because I've never seen an episode of Thomas and Friends. I'm going into this completely blind.
I've seen a couple of episodes of Thomas and Friends, but I stopped watching Thomas and Friends.
This sounds exactly what I'd imagine a show about trains to sound. D tier. Would you believe me if I said I've never seen an episode of Carmen Sandiego? It just never grabbed my attention. I didn't even see it in school. The theme song is really good, and I kind of see the appeal. Musically, this is one of the best I've heard. It fills you with excitement and a sense of adventure, complemented well by the vocals and the visuals. Nah, I get why niggas like this show. I'ma put this in A tier. Wildcrats. This was the sequel series to Zaboomafoo.
Wildcrats with everybody.
Just another simple, safe thing with some interesting visuals. It isn't terrible, but it's not very good. D tier.
Yeah, now the crazy thing about it, right? If he was going, I already said that while ago. If he was going based off the show, Wildcat would definitely be in the A or S tier. Right? But since he going based off the theme song of it, I can see why Wildcat is like D. It should have been like C, but we going based off the theme song, not the show itself, so I can see why it's D tier.
The premise is kind of interesting with everyone being made up of sentient words. However, if this is how the world works, shouldn't I be able to make a gun or a nuke by just spelling it out? Hypothetically. Also, if everything is made out of words, what about their poop? Like, is it an actual turd, or is it just a spelling of the word poop, but in doo-doo brown? Questions for later. As for the theme, it's fine. Musically, nothing's really going on. The vocals aren't that great. Again, nothing special, just with a pretty decent gimmick. D tier. Word
I can see
Girl,
why
a
it's
great
D tier.
show with an equally great
Bro,
theme song,
great
with another
show.
dope signature sting that sets the tone
Yeah.
for the whole show. The music is fun and exciting while
set
still
the
having
tone
a
for it.
grand superhero feel, and it looks great. Still holds up in my opinion. Check out my PBS Kids video. You want to hear me talk more about that. Yeah, this is a dope theme song, and it's going into S tier. Another basic ass theme song. Not even the rap part
How
can
many
save it.
punchy songs?
Shut the fuck up.
Not song, theme
The music
song.
is boring,
We talking about
and the
theme song,
lyrics
not
are
songs.
repetitive, but
That
not in a catchy
PBS
or
Kids
endearing
got.
kind of way, like some of the others. The
Butt
designs
cheeks.
are pretty good.
My
I like the
own
way they
boy
look,
can-
and the treehouse looks dope as hell, but that doesn't keep it from
I'm not being gay. I'm just saying my own booty cheek can make a bad song, and it's not gay. Like I'm not trying to be gay or nothing. But it's not gay, right? It's not. Man, just
keep
forget
it from being a boring theme.
Uh-huh.
D tier. Xavier Riddle and the Secret
What?
Museum. With a
Xavier-
name like this,
what?
I expect a theme song to bang.
Yeah, a name with Xavier Riddle. You should. Let me say
It's
it. Right?
actually not.
With a good theme, with a good title of a show, you expect the show to match up to what the thumbnail and the title of the show is. And when the theme song don't match up to what the title and thumbnail is, it delayed the whole show and delayed your interest in watching that show.
Really not half bad, but there's no sauce, no soul. I know every theme can't be fetch or word girl, but come on, this is all you give me? This had a lot of promise because I like the designs. Like, I low-key want that hoodie. The music was fun. I like the bar about kids changing the world, but still, I'm gonna have to go with C. It just didn't hit me like the other. So Boomafoo. This used to be my shit.
Wait,
back
that
in the day.
Boomer?
It just
I thought it
seemed
was
like a
Boomer.
fun show. It
I
had a
forgot
dope beat,
what that
catchy lyrics. However,
name of that
I
show
always
was.
prefer the ending theme.
Animals are friends of mine. They jump and swim, crawl,
Alright, the
fly and
ending
climb.
is 10
One more
out of
thing.
10.
Misunderstood. So misunderstood. My temper is bad, my mission is good. I never be labeled as good. I never be labeled as mentally stable. They